Palestinians want Europe to recognize their new state, even without a peace deal with Israel. They have asked the EU to declare the West Bank and the Gaza Strip as an independent Palestine. The move comes after months of stalled direct talks. Negotiations broke down in September after Israel resumed settlement construction following a short freeze. This week, 26 former European leaders called for sanctions and a boycott of Israel due to its continued building expansion. The US is now shuttling between the sides to encourage further discussion, but a Jewish member of the Fatah Revolutionary Council says Washington is a biased mediator.
It is not an impartial broker, and it has proven over the decades that it is heavily biased towards continuing Israeli policies, and these are illegal policies under international law. Ethnic cleansing is a crime against humanity. Settlements is violation of all international conventions that are relevant to an occupation of another country. The United States underwrites Israeli policies to the tune of some $3 billion annually. Had the will been there, and it is basically a question of political will, there are plenty of instruments to assist Israeli government to change its course. When the leadership of the European Union changes the paradigm, and instead of being considerate to illegal Israeli policies, it applies the same attitude as it has applied to apartheid South Africa. If the European Union would indicate to the government of Israel that the association agreement with Europe will be frozen until such time as there is a complete settlement freeze on part of Israeli government on any territory of Palestine, and complete freeze on demolition of homes inside the state of Israel, Israeli government will change its course very quickly, just as the South African government did.
And that was Yuri Davis, one of the few Jewish members of the Palestinian Fatah movement.